Hello everyone, my name is Salim and welcome to the Markets Breakdown Analysis for Tuesday, the 3rd of October 2023. We'll be breaking down charts and show the exact zones where prices will close for potential buys or close below for potential sells as well. So looking at the daily candle from Mondays, the daily is being bearish, tapping into the daily support that was formed on Wednesday last week, which was the 27th of September 2023. And as we can see, the weekly is also almost breaking below the previous weekly low as well. So now to break down the chart and looking at the daily, obviously the daily is bearish but still closed above this daily support. So now dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, and on the 4-hour time frame, price is approaching some sort of a consolidation zone on the 4-hour time frame. So we're just gonna put a line to where this 4-hour support formed around 180.920. The most recent 4-hour resistance formed all the way up to 182.620. Dropping down to the hourly time frame, and now we have some sort of a range on the hourly time frame on the left, and the most recent 1-hour resistance, weak 1-hour resistance, formed around 181.440. Dropping down to the 30-minute time frame. Now on the 30-minute time frame, we have this range, and then we have this 30-minute resistance formed around 181.580. The level of support remain the same. Looking at the 15-minute time frame as well, we have a same level of resistance as well. So obviously now to identify the no trade zone, and the first thing we're going to do here is what we need to do here. Obviously, since I'd say for buys, since this 1 hour failed to break above this 1 hour resistance, maybe we could adjust the level of resistance around 181.680. So I'd say potential buys could be above 181.680, above this 1 hour resistance. And for potential sells, now we do have the bottom of the 4-hour support around this area. I'd say potential sells could be below 180.920, below this 4-hour support. And this is going to be the no trade zone. And now to look for potential buys and going back to the daily. Obviously, since the daily candle closed bearish, now the anticipation is for the continuation to the downside on the daily. But we need to see some sort of a pullback for the new daily candle to form a top wick. Also, we need to bear in mind that we have this daily candle closing above this daily support as well. So I'd say the first thing we can see here is we have one dropping down to the 4-hour time frame. We have a 4-hour resistance formed around 182.620. Dropping down to the hourly, we have an hourly resistance formed around 182.040. We're looking on the 30-minute time frame. We have a 30-minute resistance just above this 1-hour resistance, and that will be, again, we have a 50-minute resistance around 182.200. So I would say the first target for buys could potentially be 182.3040. The reason for that is obviously I know this is a small range, but we have this previous 1-hour support where price broke below this area. So maybe we could see price pulling back to retest its previous broken 1-hour support. And the second target for buys could potentially be this 4-hour resistance formed around 182.600. And now to look for potential sells and going back to the daily. So the first thing we can see is price approaching some sort of a daily support formed previously around 180.560. We're just going to put a line to where this daily support formed around 180.500. Let's have a look on the weekly. Actually, we have a weekly support as well. And then when we're looking on a monthly time frame, this is a monthly wick fill from August 2023. I would say the first target for sells, since we have a weekly support formed around 180.500, maybe the first target for sells could be this weekly support formed around 180.500. The second target for sells, we could have it. So here's the thing, okay? So since this daily candle closed, we have this really strong daily candle closing strong bearish, breaking below this daily support, and then the following candle retraced and corrected the whole move. So this becomes a fake out on a daily time frame. But before this fake out we have in here, we have this previous daily support formed around 180.010. We're looking on the 4-hour time frame, and when we drop down to the low time frame, more likely we'll find a same level of support on the 4-hour time frame. We're just going to base this second target for sells based on high time frame. So I'd say the second target for sells could potentially be 180.010, targeting the daily support formed on the 21st of July 2023.
Dominion Markets, your trading sanctuary.